product owner is a key person of the Scrum team. The role of the product owner is a hard one. The product owner's job is to maximize the value resulting from the work of the team. Whenever you hear the words product owner, the words value are not far behind. So her initial role, maximizing value, helping the team understand value. The product owner has got three key responsibilities. Let's go through them. The first is to be able to articulate the why. Why are we doing this project? Why are we doing this service? What's the purpose? It gives context and it allows them to understand value. Value can often be broken down in terms of the why into three key areas, often called return on investment. What's the ROI of my project? And often the ROI is money. If I get my product out there, people buy it, I get money back into the organization. It can also be an efficiency gain. Something that took 10 hours now takes 10 minutes. Wow, it's fantastic. And lastly, it can be what I call keeping the doors open. It can be that we now adhere to that regulatory requirement. We're adhering to governance or compliance. It allows us just to carry on doing business. The second responsibility that she has is the what. What are we going to deliver? What is going to be my product? And that product often has a North Star, a product goal. And I've drawn it in yellow here as to represent that star. This is what we're planning to deliver. And the things below it, contained into a product backlog, are the items that are going to allow us to deliver our product goal. Reality is that things change. Competition change, technology changes, budget changes, staff changes, COVID changes, war changes. And what often that means is that that North Star of my product, what we're going to deliver, moves. And what that means is that your product backlog will also move. It will change. It will evolve. It will become stronger. It will adjust accordingly as our product goal changes. As part of her role, the product owner is going to be not only articulate the why that we're delivering it, but also going to communicate what's going to be of high value, of medium value, and of low value, which is going to communicate that to the developers to make sure that they understand what's going to be required, why. She's also going to have communication with stakeholders to say if there's something that perhaps we need to move something to a little bit higher in order to get that competitive advantage or to get that ROI sooner. She's also going to make sure that the product backlog is going to be visible, it's transparent, and it's understood by people around. That might actually mean that sometimes she has to do some education. Perhaps she'll educate the developers so that they've got a contextual understanding of why they're building that new feature or that new function. Finally, her role is related to the when. When are we going to deliver? There are three parts to the when. There's when are we going to release? Now, I want to get my product out into the marketplace as quickly as I possibly can. Why? Well, when I get it actually in the marketplace, I'm going to get that return on investment. It's only when it's released do I get that money coming into my organization. Do I get that efficiency gain, or do I become compliant? So I do want to get it out there quickly. I also am looking to get feedback, what customers like, what they don't like. And so part of my job as a product owner, and I know it's something that I found very difficult as a product owner, is to find that sweet spot. Not too early so that people are going, this is not of value, but not too late that I miss that market opportunity, that first mover advantage or that competitive advantage. The second when is when to cancel a sprint. We're going to be working iteratively and incrementally, and perhaps we've got a sprint cycle of, say, every 2 weeks, and I might perhaps be in the middle of the first week when I see my competitor has produced a product that means that what I was going to build no longer of value anymore. I'm going to be looking to cancel the sprint. The final thing that she's responsible is to when to stop. When do we stop this product? It's again one of the hard decisions that I had to make, because it's very easy to do another couple of weeks, another little function, another feature. But at some point, those perceived value is not value at all. And it's certainly not worth the very expensive resources that we're throwing at it. So part of the job of being a product owner is when to say, I think that's enough. We now stop, and we'll redirect the resources to another project. It's a role to maximize the value of the project. The product owner does that in three ways. She articulates the why to everyone, what the value is and the purpose of doing it. She'll do the what, and she'll be having the product backlog and the North Star, the product goals, so people can quickly see what we're delivering and roughly in what order. And finally, when. When are we going to be doing the releases? When are we going to cancel a sprint? And when to stop?